Today we're going to talk about why you can take your speedlight and just throw it away. You don't need it anymore. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Josh here. I am joshuarussell.com and I am back with another review for you guys. This is a real world review. We're going to be talking about the Godox ad200. This thing is awesome. I'm going to start out right now by saying this is not a paid sponsored video. I did borrow this from a friend of mine because I had a trip going to Florida and I needed a flash that I could take without taking my big one. So I borrowed this from him. This is not paid by Godox or any other company that I talk about in this. This was just a friendly review and a real world review, and I want to let you know what I think of it. Before we get into this video though, if this is your first time ever watching me, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. I really appreciate it. It helps me out and lets me know that you guys are digging these videos, and it lets me know. Drop a comment down below and let me know if there's a product that you would like to be reviewed or compared. I will try to do one of those for you. But let's get into this right now and let's talk about the Godox ad200. And you're probably looking at it right now and trying to figure out how the heck this thing is an actual flash, because there's no flash on it. That's what's really awesome about this thing, is this thing actually comes with different attachments. So you can put a regular speedlight attachment right on this by just clicking it into place here and lining up everything. There is a little lip. You just line it right in and you have yourself a speedlight attachment just like that. You can test it out, make sure it works, and this thing is awesome. I'm going to talk a little bit about the specs, like you guys know about from my other videos. I don't talk too much about specs. You can go check out other videos about this thing, but this is a $320-ish flash. It's available on Amazon, and I will put the link down below. That way you can check it out right on Amazon. But this thing, supposedly it'll get 200 full power flashes. When I was in Florida, I shot way more than 200 flashes with it, and I was shooting full power for a very long time. I was shooting sunset, and the sun was very bright on the beach, and I'm actually going to put some of the clips and some of the pictures that I took in this video. You may be seeing them overlaid, but so this thing is awesome. I did not use this speedlight attachment though, but if you wanted to, you absolutely could. It is just a little bit bigger than, I have a generic flash here, and as you can see, it is just a little bit bigger, still completely able to be put in a backpack. I threw it right in my carry-on, and it is just a flash. However, I did not use this tip when I was down there. I used the other bulb tip, and what it looks like is a strobe bulb. So it's just like a strobe that you would see on any other type flash, studio type flash. But instead it just clicks into place here, right on the battery, or the guts of it, the motor, the whatever you want to call it. And you have a studio style flash in the size of, you know, two hands basically. This thing works fantastic. I absolutely loved it. But I will talk about some of the downsides of it and some of the attachments. One of the attachments that I got right here is the diffuser attachment. It's just, you know, your typical flash diffuser. And what you do is it kind of has like a little mini mount on it. So you just kind of take it, put it over the bulb very carefully, find the spot, lock it in, and now you got yourself a little mini studio flash. The other one, and the one that I actually used on my trip to Florida, I didn't take any of the other ones with me. I took the speedlight attachment, but I ended up not even putting it on. And that is the mushroom globe mount, whatever you'd like to call it. But it goes on the exact same way and allows for a little bit more range as far as taking the photos go. It gives you a little bit more of a all-around flash. And this really worked on the beach as far as getting photos everywhere and taking the photos, getting flash on everything around, but mainly focusing on the subject, because I noticed that most of the light does still come out of the end of it, but it still does create light everywhere. So it was really good. Now let's talk about why this thing is awesome, and that is because it is wireless. and it runs off of the same transmitter that I use for my big studio flash. This is the Neewer N1, but it comes with, when you buy it on Amazon, it comes with the Godox X1. And this is the one that my friend Corey let me use, but it did work with my Neewer trigger, which is, as you can see, it is the exact same trigger. It's just rebranded. Everything is the same on it. So if you already have the Neewer setup that I've talked about in other videos, your remote will still, your transmitter will still work. Built-in receiver, you can control everything. You can control all of the settings right on the back of this camera through your transmitter that is on your camera. It's absolutely cool. And the good thing about this is it also can take batteries. You can put 4 AA batteries in it and run it on a pinch, or you can actually take the battery out and you can charge it, and this thing takes no time to charge. I think I had it from empty to fully charged in maybe 45 minutes, which isn't bad for what you're getting out of it. So charge it for 45 minutes, shoot 200 or so plus shots, and then charge it for another 45 while you're working on your next scene or setting up your next area, and then you should be ready to go again. I was going to take just some speed lights with me, and I'm super glad that I didn't. I'm really glad that I borrowed this from Corey and I took it because it turned out perfect. I mean, look at this picture of Susie that I took, and like, I'm just absolutely in love with this photo. It was, like I said, I shot this on the fly. Susie had never done any photography before. She was super willing to just experiment and get awesome photos, and once again, I appreciate her. Another good thing about this flash is it is capable of doing high-speed sync. So with my Sony a7 III, I could actually shoot at 1/8000th of a second, full sunlight, and still get some light out of this by shooting at 1/1. Awesome. To have a high-speed sync flash like this that's mountable and wireless and transmittable, that comes in super handy because then I don't have to take my big flash with me that's high-speed sync. So that is another super awesome selling point about this thing. For $300 to $400, this thing is a beast. It's super handy to take with you. I can't keep talking about how small and easy to transport it is. I suggest it. I highly suggest it. I'm actually planning on buying one, and the good thing about it is they are linkable to my studio strobe. So if I need something that's just a little shoulder kicker light, I could use this thing as just a kicker light and hook it up in one of my soft boxes and go that way, because it does have 3 /20 slots on it. It has one here, it has one here, and it has one on the bottom as well. So there are multiple different ways that you could mount this on a light stand. But it is a very good product, and I highly suggest it. This, like I said, this video is just my, my review and what I think about it. I suggest you guys try one out and see if it's what you want in your on-the-go photography, high-speed sync, lineup. So that is going to be it for me, guys. This is the Godox AD200. There is also a Flashpoint version of it called the Flashpoint Evolve, and I think Neewer is also making one. It's the same thing, it's just rebranded, different Amazon accounts basically. A lot of products are the same, just different companies. So check them out. Link is down in the description below. Once again, my name is Josh Russell. I do tips, tricks, reviews, and the life as a photographer. If this is your first time, please hit subscribe, hit that bell notification, the thumbs up, leave me a comment on what you want to see, and let me know if you've used one of these and I want to see your photos. So with that being said, I am out of here. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Peace.